Welcome back to Keep It Real Boxing. This is CypherBox. I just want to give you guys a quick update on an article I've just seen on ESPN.com from Dan Rafael. Now, in the article, it basically says that Dillian Whyte will be facing Luis King Kong Ortiz on July 28th. The article says British heavyweight contender Dillian Whyte will face Miami, Florida-based Cuban defector Luis King Kong Ortiz in a title eliminator July 28 in the United Kingdom. Multiple sources told ESPN on Wednesday Matchroom boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has scheduled a Thursday news conference in London at which he said Whyte and his next opponent will come face to face, though the identity of the foe wasn't disclosed. Now, this is obviously a to be confirmed kind of situation. I did my lot, I've done a couple of videos on this now, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think, a fight against Luis King Kong Ortiz between Dillian Whyte and Luis King Kong Ortiz is a great fight. I think for Dillian Whyte, it's the fight he needs. I said it before, fighting Pulev won't help him in terms of his, in terms of exposure for him in the sport of boxing. He needs to go up against someone like a Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz for years has been probably one of the most feared heavyweights out there. And this, if he beats Luis Ortiz, if he can get a win over Luis Ortiz and deliver what he says he can do against Luis Ortiz, which is beat him up, knock him out, he's an old man and all that sort of stuff, people are going to start believing the hype around Dillian Whyte that Eddie Hearn has been creating. Not only that, I think there's a bit of where they don't want to fight Pulev because, as you know, Eddie Hearn lost the purse bid against Epic Sports, and Epic Sports look like that they're gonna probably give Pulev the advantage by staging the fight in Bulgaria, which is Pulev's home country, of course. I don't think they like the idea of that. So they're thinking, well, if we fight King Kong Ortiz and, we throw the money at the fight and we do the promotion, we can have the fight here in the UK, which gives Dillian Whyte home field advantage. I don't think they like the idea of fighting out in Bulgaria anyway. So then they may potentially be turning to Luis King Kong Ortiz for that reason, because they can't control the Pulev fight because they lost the purse bid. But either way, it's a great fight. Great opportunity for Dillian Whyte to prove himself. Like I said before, if you look at Dillian Whyte's record, he really hasn't got anyone on his record, like in terms of wins. He's had his only loss against Anthony Joshua. That's the only real top opponent he's faced. His last fight was against Lucas Browne, but come on, Lucas Browne, overweight, out of shape, fights once a year. In my opinion, seems like a bit of a paycheck fighter. He was going to look impressive against a guy like that, who wasn't in shape. Who in my opinion doesn't really live the life of an athlete. So I think it's a great fight. I suppose we just have to wait till we see this press conference from Matchroom Boxing to announce Dillian Whyte's next opponent. Hopefully this is true, that it is Dillian Whyte next. It is Luis Ortiz next. I would love to see this fight. I think it'd be a great fight. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments in the comment section. As always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, this is CypherBox reminding you to keep it real.